My boyfriend's girl best friend just soft-launched him. And he has the audacity to say I'm insecure? I started dating my boyfriend 5 years ago in high school, and I genuinely thought this was the man for me. We even had a little pet family together and moved into an apartment together. However, because we both had ambitious dreams, we often had to be separate from each other due to our college courses. We made a pledge going into college that we would not follow each other to a college and would rather allow ourselves to be our own people with our own support groups. So we did just that. I found a friend group within my college, and he didn't. He actually had a hard time separating himself from me and would always tell me he'd rather spend time with me than with any friend he possibly could have. So, like an idiot, I told him to find himself a friend, and I'd support it no matter what, the biggest mistake of my life. After a few months of trying, he started coming home with stories about a girl named Samantha. At first, I was happy he made a friend of his own. But then he started talking about her a little too much. Every day, he and I made a tradition of telling each other all about our days. And every night, like clockwork, when it was turn to talk about his day, he'd spend the whole time raving about how amazing Sam was. Sam made this hilarious joke, or Sammy loves that book too. I couldn't catch a break. He could tell I was getting annoyed with him, but he said that I had nothing to worry about and that I was the only one he noticed. I tried to be calm about it, as I realized it was unfair as I also had my own friends that he had to hear about as well. So, for a while, I bit back my tongue and let him rant about his dear Sammy all he wanted. He would say things like, "I'm tired of hearing about her lame SS boyfriend. He doesn't deserve her," or, "Sammy's mom told us we acted like an old married couple." I was on the verge of flipping out every single day. I decided to follow Samantha on her Instagram, and lo and behold, she posted about him nearly every single day. One day, I found a picture of our dog on her account. When I confronted him about it, he told me that she loved our son, and she came over while I was at work. I told him not to bring her to the house without me being home ever again. He just rolled his eyes and muttered some insults under his breath. My last straw, though, was when I went to her account and saw a mysterious picture of a man's back. It was very clearly my man's back, wearing the sweatshirt I gave him. The caption was just a heart, and she put "You Are in Love" by Taylor Swift. A love song of all things. I confronted him immediately about it, and his first response was, "It's just my back? You're overdramatic." I nearly burst a vein and asked how about the love song, huh? He just stared at me and said he didn't understand what I was saying and to go take my birth control before I went insane on him again. I just stared at him dumbstruck for a second before saying, "If she wants you so bad, she can have you," and then packed a bag. I can't stop crying, but all of my friends are telling me how much of a red flag I ditched. I wish I never told him to make friends.